My teachers probably have no idea that I'm struggling. This is a huge thing, and a lot of students probably have depression, and it's just, you just see students struggling a lot in that area. And a lot of adults just sort of think, oh, all the seniors have senioritis, and oh, all the younger kids are just lazy, and it's totally normal and on them, but it's not.
People don't realize how hard it is for students to go through what they're going through. I think that strength is definitely the best way to describe this class. We're still here, we're still learning, we're doing our absolute best with the circumstances that are given.
I think it's taking a mental health impact on all of us. None of us will be the same socially again. I don't know if that's a lot to say, but it could be possible.
Because teachers are assigning us less work and students are learning at a slower rate because it's a lot harder to learn through Zoom.
It's definitely a lot less workload just because I have 3 classes a day in comparison to if I were to wake up at 7 a.m. and get ready for school and go to school and have 6 classes.
Even though we're still doing school, we're falling behind academically. I could have taken a year off and then continued back on and still probably got a better education.
There's not really that much pressure to get the work done because I'm not actually turning something in. I'm just clicking a button, which is no different than playing a video game to me.
It's a lot harder to focus and not as motivating.
And it's honestly just easier to focus when you're physically in a building and you're not in the same spot every day, looking at a screen.
Because being on the computer is so hard on my head, it gives me really horrible migraines.
In the beginning, first semester, junior year, migraines all the time.
I realized the other week I really don't see people throughout the week. Relationships have been lost between kids that I have classes with and that I usually would see and see in the hallway and have a small conversation here. I mean, it's definitely had a huge impact.
It's been a lot harder because I haven't been able to meet new people, and all the people that I see online are strangers and I'm not able to get to know them. So it's really hard to have the courage to raise your hand online and stuff like that.
Because I'm so socially isolated and because most of the things that I care about activity-wise have been taken away from me, I just find that I don't have the energy to spend on things anymore.
I would end the day and want to take a 2-hour-long nap because I was so drained. And usually it's not like that when we were in person. When we were in person, I could go to practice, I could go to work, I could go to my 4-H or any of my club events, and I could have so much energy after the school day. But now I don't. I miss being challenged academically and being pushed by my teachers to go past where I thought I could go academically.
I mean, even studying for a test, it just doesn't, I feel like I would almost be excited to go to school and take a test, which I would never say in a million years, but because of the terms right now, it would actually be I would look forward to it. Being able to ask questions very easily. I think it's a little hard during Zoom just because you feel like you're kind of interrupting everything at one time.
It starts to sort of take a toll on you. And I think a lot of times when people are thinking about virtual school and making decisions about it, they tend to look at a week of it and they think, oh, a week of not being able to see your friends and a week of having to learn on Zoom doesn't look so bad. So being away from everyone for 10 months must be fine. And I'm starting to wonder if I'm developing depression from not being able to see people anymore and stuff. My day to day has sort of and my general quality of life overall has sort of just become so bad that I just want to get out of high school to the point where I don't really care about doing the things that I'm supposed to do before I leave because I just want to leave so badly.
I always loved school and now I hate showing up to school. I hate going onto the Zoom classes and sitting through a lecture or learning. The stuff that we now have to go through, being home alone by ourselves, and the stress levels and anxiety levels have gone up in teens. I've seen that in myself and my friends. They're just doing more damage to us by keeping us on distance learning.